Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Tyrell, also known as Truth Spitter. I haven't been on for a while, but I've been having the urge to kind of get back to it, but kind of been resistant and reluctant to get back on camera and talk and share. And excuse me, my air conditioner is on, so if you hear that in the background, I'll try to speak up so that you all can hear me clearly. But I just wanted to come on and say hello, come on to reintroduce myself, as well as to kind of jump into me. And I guess I'm going to use this form of social media as a diary, as a form of dialogue between those who may see this, um, also as an outlet. Um, and I think one of the first topics I want to start off with is identity and what that means to me, what it means to my life, what it looks like for my life, what it has looked like for my life. Identity in reclaiming it has been a journey for my 31 years. I know I don't look like it, right? I know. I'm just joking. But identity. And as I am older and I know more, tied into my profession, it helps me understand myself a little more as well. Um, Sexuality and identity are very close cousins in a way. And for me, as I reflect back on my life to a pivotal point in my life, identity became a struggle for me at a very young age because the essence of who I was it wasn't respected. It was violated at a young age. So to know sex before you can even really understand what sex is, before you can even understand the emotional, the mental, the spiritual tides to it, it's like giving a child a whole lot of power and not really kind of explaining to them what that power means to them and what that power entails just in general. And so being molested at a young age, I believe, began the onset of a lot of different spiritual, emotional, even natural, physical attacks in my life. Certain subgroups out there may not truly understand, but when you violate the innocence of a child, where their mind cannot really conceive and understand what is going on, nor do their body, it creates a lot of trauma. And I can say this for myself, I was blessed for a long time, and I don't know, kids are stronger than you think. Kids are very tough. As oblivious or weak we may think they are because of their small infinite, because their small statures and how they think, but the innocence of a child is so pure and so precious, but it can be corrupted and tainted so very easily as well. And who knew being, molested, at 7, 6, 7, would matriculate and affect me so much so down the line. Um, but that was my first experience, not understanding as at that age, but now my first experience with loss of identity, loss of who, I guess, you know. Because sometimes I sit and I wonder, would have life, would life have been different had I never experienced that trauma, you know? Would I have been as effective as I am as a person? Am I really ineffective as a person? Um, did that touch open up doors to other things that no one really broke down and really articulated to me, you know? Identity. So, my first bout, probably unbeknownst to myself, was being molested as a young guy, you know? Someone taking something from you, violating something in you, not just on you, but just in you. And it must be God's grace, how He allows the mind to operate. Because I suppressed that thought, I suppressed that experience in my life till I was about 14 years old. Um, so, identity as a child. My first bout would probably be molestation. Now understanding, you know, really what sexuality is. You know, why do you do that? What is that for? Is there a purpose behind what's going on? And then I don't know if that, in connection with being raised around all I have known, all I have seen all my life is strong women. You know, women have always been the forefront of my existence, as we all know, but also the foundation of who I am and who I grew to be. I didn't get a chance to see a lot of strong men. Not to say that they were not present in the world itself. I just never had the opportunity to bond with a man without something needed in return, you know. So having that bout with identity, with molestation, and then having nothing but women, you know, they were strong, country, you know, intelligent, but they were women, girly, love their hair done, nails done, they like to dress, you know, maybe that's why I'm so fly. I'm just I like to laugh. But having nothing but a feminine energy, a feminine atmosphere around me, you know, directly or indirectly shaped some of my mannerisms, shaped some of my thinking, the way I speak, my take. It does. So molestation on top of nothing but femininity, on top of not really understanding who you are other than just who you are, you know. And I think I never really wanted to be anything more than just Tyrell, you know. I just wanted to be comfortable as me. Um, but that wasn't going to be an easy hill to climb for myself, you know. So, of course, you know, being raised around nothing but women, I can say I probably picked up some really some tendencies that were not intentional. It wasn't because I wanted to be seen, or because I wanted to stand out, or because, you know, it was just what I saw. It was what I knew, and those mannerisms Once you adapt them and pick them up, they follow you. They follow you at home. They follow you in the neighborhood. They follow you at school. And they follow you around your peers. And what you see yourself as is just being you. You know, wanting to just be you, just to be loved and accepted and respected by all, makes you an easy target. You know, and so I understood what being crucified felt like at a very young age.